Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So, in this video, you guys, I have Marion here. So, thank you, Marion, for coming to my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We've been catching up a lot before this, so hopefully, we don't miss anything. We've been catching up a lot because I think when did we first? I don't forgot the year. What year did we first meet each other?
Ooh, this was when you first began at the library, so I think it was 16 or 17. I think it was that long ago.
I think probably I know my daughter was a baby then, and she's 4.
Okay.
So I'll say
Oh,
like 2018, maybe
okay.
2018, 2019-ish. Yeah. So we've
Yeah.
been knowing each other for a while. And I used to have events at the library, and that's how I actually met her. So talk about like when you first met me. How was your experience in terms of where were you at in your life when you first got started?
Okay. So it was not a great time in my life. My credit score was very low. It was the low to mid 400s.
Mhm.
I heard about Rickita's credit counseling class and housing, if you want to buy a house
Mhm.
class. And my thought was, I'll go because it's free. I don't think it's going to work. Because,
Reality.
yeah, because it was, where I was, I had just um, got a divorce, was turned down a loan for a car. The finance person said if it wasn't for bad luck, you wouldn't have any. So I went on to Rakita's class anyway. And I enjoyed it. I drug my feet a lot during, after the class. I was like, okay, give her a credit report, whatever. You know,
Oh my gosh.
it was like,
Reality.
yeah,
That's
it was like,
reality a lot though.
yeah, it was reality because that's the way I felt at that time. But since then, it has been, I'm out of the 400s. I'm into the 600s. My highest credit score is six something. Um, my TransUnion is very high. I'm in a good standing instead of fair. So I see myself, I'm like, wow. But I still
Yeah.
have doubts about myself. But I'm still like, wow, I did that. I wasn't able to get a credit card before because of my credit. My credit score is very low. And it was just due to not paying bills on time, not taking care of what needs to be taken care of. But now I have more than four credit cards. I try to pay them. I do pay whatever the minimum is on time. Before I was trying to just pay it off, pay it off. You have to pay it off. You have to pay it off. But I didn't understand that in order for you to get a good credit score, good rating, you just pay, at least the minimum so that they know that you have a good pay history. That's what I didn't think of. So, but I'm happy with, I did kick off. Um,
How was your self experience? How do you like self?
I like self because I did it for a year for the $48 for a month for a year. I've already received my check back for that, and I'm going
Oh,
to actually put that aside. I don't know if I'm going to put it aside or go. I'm thinking about going back to self because it was a very good experience. You pay the $48 every month. You already know you could pay it in advance. For the month, they send you an email saying, "Hey, your self charge is about to come out, or your
mhm.
balance is or your payment is due. You can pay it when you get that." The same with Kickoff. Kickoff sends you an email saying, "Hey, your payment is due. You can pay your payment now." They give you a chance to pay it early, so you don't have to worry about paying it late or forgetting about it. Um, I
Do you
also,
think
uh huh,
do you think that help you with your discipline? Like you remember you said before, paying on time with bills just wasn't where
yeah,
you were at that time. You think that helped you become more disciplined?
it did because it was just a little amount of money. It wasn't this unsurmountable amount that
Yeah.
I figured I had to pay. Because in the beginning, I thought, well, if you charge $100 on this credit card, you got to go pay that $100 instead of paying the minimum amount that was due.
Okay.
So it did help with the discipline and the emails or if you set up for a text message, that helped as well.
Oh, they got text messaging?
Yeah.
Oh, you a pro then. I didn't know that. I'm gonna start telling people get the text message.
Yes. Self will send you a text message saying your payment is due.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell other people to go ahead and do that. So what are you gonna do with the check now that you got the money back? I know you said you probably want to put it back into self. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I want to buy a house. So I'm thinking that if I put it somewhere where it's there and I need it as a down payment, or I can just pay down my credit card bills now with that, and then that way I'll have money freed up.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's
I
just
usually tell
there.
people that too. Put it aside for a part of your down payment.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking about. Just
Yeah.
leave it and just put it. One thing I didn't follow that you said was take $20 and put it in an envelope where you won't see it and where you won't spend it. I didn't do that. Wish
Yes,
I
you
would have
did
did that.
not.
Yeah. Wish I would
Hide
have
it.
did that. Yeah, hide it from yourself, but know where it's at.
I do
Because
that.
if you put it away, you won't bother it. So
Hmm.
I think that's what I'm going to do with myself money.
Hmm.
I'll probably take it, and I don't know. I think it's a 180-day check, but if it's not, I'll probably cash it and put that money in there and put it away. So
Or
I won't get
another
it.
thing too, like we were talking earlier about the credit cards. Maybe you want to put that towards the credit cards because like literally you pay down your credit cards. I'm pretty sure you'll get like 30 to 40 points instantly. And that way you're not paying interest and whatever you would have put on that credit card, start saving that. Because
Yeah,
at least you're not getting charged that interest. You understand what I'm saying? That'd be good.
right. It
That'd be
really
a good
would.
option.
I'm thinking about that. Okay.
But remember, this is the part. This is the part. What you was really gonna pay on the credit cards, you really got to put it to the side. Not like, oh, I got extra money now.
Right.
That was me. Oh, I got extra money. Oh, yay. No, it's not extra. You got to put it to the side. There's so many people out there with debt. So much debt, you guys, that they can't even get a car. They can't get a mortgage. They can't even get a credit card. Like, I mean, a $200 credit card. Some people can't even get a secure credit card. So that's why I created my exclusive credit membership. And it's only $1, you guys. So my exclusive credit membership, you guys will actually get the letters to delete bankruptcies, charge off, repossessions, any negative account that you have in your credit reports. I have the letter so you guys can get that deleted. But guess what? Just because you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you can get all those letters. But say if you don't want to do all that work, I have it so that you guys can get free credit repair. So that means I will actually start working to help you remove these accounts from your credit reports. And look right here, look all the results that my clients are getting. So definitely remember, you guys can join my exclusive membership for just $1. And I'll have that link down below. Or you guys can text SCORE 21,000 and you guys will have that link. So I'll see you guys in my exclusive membership.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'm gonna weigh that and see which one is which. I think that'll be more beneficial. Put that aside every month.
And just spread it out on the credit cards now, or talk to us too, because we talking about the credit card. Talk to us right now about what you're doing with your credit cards. Because, like you said, you got over 4 credit cards. I always tell we have 4 credit cards. You were scared, and now you got more than 4. You went over and above. So
Y-
now, like, talk to us about your credit cards and what you're doing now.
Okay, so I believe the first credit card I got was Credit One, and I didn't believe that I would be able to get it because I'm the doubting Thomasina here. And
Thomasina.
yeah, so I went on ahead because Rickita gives out a list of credit cards that you could try for it. So I did try the Credit One, and they actually sent it and said, "Hey, you've been approved for $300." And I was like, "Shut up."
Right. Were you
Y-
was probably screaming, were you?
Yeah,
Like,
I was like,
can I have
because I was expecting a letter saying you've been declined because of this, that, and the other. But they gave it to me, and I was like, wow. So let me try for another one. And I think my second one was Kohl's department store because um, I don't know. I don't remember why I did it. I was like, just go to Kohl's, see what they say. And I did it online, and they were like, you've been approved for $300, and here's your everything was online. So they sent me that. I was like, get out of here. Who knew that? Who knew? All I had all of this time I've been sitting like, oh, I'm never gonna get it. So what I do now with all of my credit cards, because now I have actually 6 or 7 different credit cards. I pay the minimum, or like if I owe $218.69, and my minimum payment is $30, I'll add that $18.49 to that payment so that it takes it down a little bit more, so that when I get my next statement, it's going to be a lot less than I would think that it would be.
Yes.
And I just keep going that way, because because it's not paid off, you still have to pay the interest rate. So then you just keep on going that way. That's what I've been doing. Um,
That's
I,
good.
yeah, I try not to use my credit cards. One thing I was shocked with was when I did get a Macy's card. It actually, I bought I bought 2 pair of shoes, and I had to take the shoes back because I couldn't fit them. They were my size, but they didn't fit right. So I took them back, which left me a credit, which I was fine with, but I didn't use the credit. So what Macy's did was um, send me that back after 3 months, sent me the credit back, and raised my credit score. I mean, not my credit score, my credit limit.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I was shocked. I
that's
was like,
good.
shut
We ain't talk
up.
about that.
Right.
Okay,
I
I
know.
like that.
It was shocking because I was like, it's been sitting there. So I figured,
Mhm.
oh, it's almost Christmas. I have 2 goddaughters. And I was like, I can just go on Macy's and buy whatever with that credit, and I'm good. They're settled for for Christmas. Well, they sent back the check, and I was like, I got cash on hand and got my credit limit raised. And I was like, wow.
That is good. I know you was
Yeah.
like, what? I
Yeah, I
was
was like,
excited. That's
Rickita didn't tell
Christmas
me this.
gift.
So my credit score my credit score jumped.
That's
Each and every time I made a payment, or whenever I did, like with Macy's, it went from, I think, 350 to $1,000. And I was like, just for
good.
having this credit sitting here all this time, God is good.
That is. You should ask them for another increase. Like, can I get
I
another
thought about it, but I was scared because, well, just because I am down in Thomasina, um, they gave me that in December. So it's almost December again. So I'm like, well, maybe they'll raise it again. So,
Usually, I tell everybody every month. That's
mm,
only because I was every month asking. They'll give it to me. So
really?
yeah, you know what? I was just like you, scared, and then I started just doing it, like, cause you know, like I went through a lot of things in my past, and now it's like I just got beat up so much to the point where it's like, you know what? Somebody gonna have to just give me something. Like I'm tired of this. Like,
Right.
and you just gotta just try. Because what they gonna tell you? No. But before
Yeah.
you try, ask them are they gonna get if they're gonna give you a hard pull though. Ask them if it's gonna be a soft pull or hard pull if you gotta pull the credit reports. Because they gotta give you a hard pull, then ooh, that's something to think about. Because next you're gonna be trying to remove that inquiry. But if it's a soft pull, all day, every day, every month, I'd be asking for an increase.
Say all day, every day.
Seriously.
Yeah, I just got a with Capital One, even without asking, because they're one of my newer accounts.
Okay.
They raised me from 3 to 6.
Oh, that's good.
And I
Ask
was
them.
like,
Capital One is the
wow,
biggest one because you can go right into the portal and ask.
really?
Yeah.
I stopped asking because I'm like, oh, I don't want to get shot
Yeah,
down.
that disappointment. But
Yeah,
when they say yes, that you'll be more excited than you were sad.
you're
Think
right.
about it. So
That's true. That's true.
just try, just try. That's good. Now, so you got a lot of credit cards. That was really good.
Hmm.
And I know before we had to work on your medical bills too. You had
Yeah.
quite a few medical bills, and now we
Hmm.
down to just 3 of them, and they don't even have a name.
Right.
One of them do,
Hmm.
but 2 of them don't even have a name. So that's really good too. So now you don't even have to worry about that.
Right, right. I'm happy about that because, like you said in the beginning, I had a lot. I think I had like 17 or 18 medical bills, and to be down to just this, I think it's like you said, two or three, whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
little baby ones
they,
too.
yeah. I
Like
mean,
$53.
right. I feel like, come on now, send that away. Just
Yes.
go away. 53.99. I see one for. It's just
Yeah.
nothing real big, and I guess I could pay them, but because they've been on here so long, and you guys did try to um, get them removed,
Mhm.
they just don't want to give up. And you did speak about AmeriCollect and how they want to hold on and choke you and don't want to let go. So
But now we took a gap. So I think the last time we sent out letters was a little while ago. So
yeah,
now that we did a little gap, we'll just start back over.
okay.
Because we talked about you possibly, what's our deadline? I'm gonna let you say. What was the deadline? 'Cause you want to buy a house. So when we gonna start this process of buying a house? Now that because you can get a house now, but we want to get you over that 700. So get the credit cards down. We're gonna pay the credit cards down and work to remove like some addresses and things like that. What's when
Right.
you looking to do that pre-approval?
Well, well, um, I want to do it this year. So we figured if 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 I go ahead and do everything, that I should be okay to do it by November or December of this year. And I'm I know, I know, I know as much as I doubt in my head that I still find myself just going ahead and doing these things to get things right for me. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm actually going to just use myself check and go pay down my credit cards and see where I'm at then, because that could actually boost me over
It
700.
will.
So
And
if
when
it
you get
does, I
boosted
can
over 700, maybe let's not say November, December. Let's just say, okay, when I get my credit score over to 700, because I think that's the biggest thing, because you'll be more confident.
I hope so.
Yeah, so do that. And that way you'll be like, because you probably like, I'm going to be over 700 from doing that. Yeah, right. You probably thinking that, right?
Yeah.
Truthfully. So when it happened, you go like, oh no, I just got, it's just more proof. It's just going to be
Yeah.
more exciting.
Don't forget, you only need a 580 credit score to buy a home. Some people can go all the way down to a 500 credit score. So, all I want you to do is go ahead and click that link for my home buying program, and I'll help you step by step find a mortgage broker or find a bank to actually give you the money to get a loan, and then I'll connect you with one of my partners in the United States. So, I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're in Georgia, Texas, Florida, Wisconsin. I don't care where you at. You can even be in Cali. Go ahead and click that link and join my home buying program.
And it's gonna
Yes.
probably be around that time still, but still, you know, that way you'll be like, okay, look, I'm over 700. I was starting at 400. I need to just really do this at this point.
Oh yeah. I mean, being in the fours, that just and to have this financial guy say, "Hey, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you, but if you didn't have any luck at all, bad luck is your. I mean, wow, that's what you got." And I
What
was like,
happened with that? I meant to ask you that too. What happened with the car?
I didn't get it. I just was like,
You haven't gotten a car since?
"Oh yeah, I have one." Yeah.
Okay.
I was blessed to be able to take over payments on the vehicle
Oh,
as I was getting my credit together. So I unfortunately that vehicle didn't have anything to do with my credit, because if it
yeah,
would have, that would have just that was
that would
that
have been amazing.
yeah, that was that installment account that I really, 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 really needed. And that probably would have I'd probably be at 700 like, Rakita, you just saying, oh girl, did you look at my credit report? It's over 700. I can't believe it. I'm ecstatic about where I'm at. And I see it and I understand, 2 years of just really knuckling down to get it done.
Mhm.
It has been good for
And
this outcome.
yes, because I looked. So before we started the podcast interview, you guys, I had to look. I'm like, okay, let me see where you at. Let's see, so that we can really come up with a plan. And now your plan is so much different than what it was when you first started.
Yes,
And
it
you
is.
really technically don't have to do the plan to get a house, but to make sure that you can get a better interest rate, make sure that you fully ready. You do this plan, you're gonna be more than ready. And it's like no doubt about it. When you go there, you know you're getting approved, and now you like, what interest rate I'm gonna get? Now you wondering what's going on because I want the best. You're not going in there scared, just hoping they'll do something. I know you're gonna do something. Give me something good.
Right. I want something real good. I want to be that one person you spoke about who I think you said his down payment was like
Oh,
a
the
hundred.
$69.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
That's my goal right there. That's it. That's my goal. I
to
don't know
do a
what.
no money down
Yeah,
loan.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have somebody now that's doing a no money down loan, but I actually told them not to do it anymore.
Oh.
Because let me kind of tell you about this, just a quick little thing. Because in their instance, right now they wouldn't have $40,000 in equity like that.
Mm-hmm.
How they did, they put $69 down, and then on top of that, like they paying 100,000, but it was worth 140.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good deal. But with this one, you're not gonna have all the equity like you think you're gonna have. You probably, now how I have it, they're gonna have like 7,000, $8,000 in equity,
Mm-hmm.
which is like, okay, good, get into your house. But they have to pay $2,600 just to get the loan. And
Wow.
they're gonna, you're not paying it out of pocket now, but they're putting it on your loan, and you're gonna start paying interest on that 2,600 instead of putting down that $2,600 out of pocket plus an extra 1,700. And if you put, that's basically $4,500 down. If they
Mm-hmm.
were to put $4,500 down, that $4,500 would give them an extra like $7,000 to $10,000 in equity.
Mm-hmm.
So I told them, just put that money down. You don't have to pay all of these fees, and you gonna get, they got a better interest rate from doing that. So everybody's situation is different, but we can get you a low down payment like that. That'll still be sweet, but we need that equity still. And like right now with the how everything is going, you want to try to steal that. So maybe you should start really looking now. And when you
Okay.
can find a steal, like I need this, you can do it. Kind of like an impulse with shoes. I need those. But if you can't find it, then you just wait it on now. I wasn't supposed to get one right now anyway. I said I was gonna do it November, December.
Right.
So maybe you should do that. Just still look really hard. I'm gonna send you over to Sheena so that you can start looking. I'm gonna tell her to send you some properties so you can start just looking and seeing what's out there.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But look at those fees. That's big. That's really big.
Yeah. When you first told that story, I was like, see, that's what I want. That's really what I want. But I'm scared because
We lucked up on that though. I remember that. I was so scared because the seller kept asking, "How much is the house worth? How much is the house worth?" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna tell you because it's not good. I think you're gonna change your mind. Like, no, let's hurry up and
right.
close."
Yeah,
Yeah. I gotta reach out to them and see how they're doing. Maybe send them something.
that'll
That's
be
really
cool.
nice.
So in 2 years from now, I should be in my own house. I should be free.
Okay.
I have financial freedom. I should, yeah, everything
What's
else.
financial freedom to you? What's that to you?
Financial freedom to me is if I see something I want, I can get it.
And not look at your bank account?
Right.
Me too.
That's what it is. I don't have to look at my bank account because it's enough for me. So if
Mhm.
I see a $80 pair of shoes that are, or whatever, I can be able to just say, "Hey, I want that. That's so cute. I want it," and get it and don't have to worry
Mhm.
about it.
And
How
don't feel bad after you swipe your card. You feel bad a little bit. Like,
right.
yeah.
I do. I feel bad every time I swipe my card unless it's for gas. It's like, oh, this is gas. That's $41. I pay that next week.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if
I
it's
talked to you about the Navy Fed.
yes.
I talked to everybody about the Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, with her credit, you guys, she will be able to do it for sure. Minimum $10,000 in a credit card, and they give you cash back. So at least when you swiping for gas, you're getting cash back.
Oh,
That's the good thing. Like I use mine, and like I just transferred some like over $100 in rewards. It's like I was gonna buy that anyway. I had to pay my energy bill. I had to do all this. I had to get gas. And now all the cash back is just amazing. So I really think that you should get the Navy Fed.
you're right. I should, because like you said, I could use it for everything.
Yeah. And
Oh.
the rewards are instant. Like they instantly, you can put them in your account.
Mm.
So that's the best part too.
Yeah, I'll be checking into Navy Fed next
Mhm.
after I get that information from Miss Rickita. So I,
Oh,
I would suggest that everybody follow the steps first. Follow the steps first.
and one more thing I think will be good for you. You know how we talk about your credit cards.
Hmm.
If you get the Navy Fed credit card, you should do a balance transfer because I think they give you like 0% interest for like 18 months because
Mm.
you're paying interest anyway.
Right.
And then you start knocking that down because that way your debt to income ratio will be, you know what debt to income ratio is?
Yes.
Yeah, so how much debt you have, it will be so much lower. Because remember, we was talking about your interest rate is going to tell you how much you're going to pay. I mean, your credit score is going to dictate your interest rate. So if you got a high credit score, you can have a lower interest rate.
Hmm.
Low credit score, your interest rate will be a little higher. But how much income you bring in, they're going to look at your income and then they're going to look at your debts. And if you have balances on all of your credit cards, even if it's $25, you will have, they'll give you less of a loan. But if you just had that one credit card with the same amount of balance that you have on all those credit cards, that minimum payment is what they're gonna go off of. You know, that's gonna be way lower than all of those added together. And you paying 0%.
Cool.
And that's something to think about.
Yes, it is. That sounds good to me.
And then knock off some of it too with your well shoot, you at 0%. I don't know. You can put that towards the house now. You can 0%.
Right. But I could still take all of the, then I could still take all of the money that I would have paid out to those
Mm-hmm.
and put it with the self check and shoot. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I am excited about that. That's oh Jesus.
So
Yes,
we're
I'm
gonna
so
talk about
excited.
that. We're gonna talk about that more. I'm just gonna tell you the steps to get into Navy Fed, and then I want you to apply for a credit card with them.
Okay.
After you do that, then it's like, okay, what I do now? Because I think you got 30 days. Anything you transfer in will
Hmm.
be 0%, and you get your points. You get you'll be able to get your cash back on that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you'll
Oh,
really be winning. I never thought. I just thought about that now. Like, oh, you should do that. That'd be
yeah.
good for you. Now, everybody's situation is different. So you listen to the video. Sometimes you want to just try it, thinking it's you. But if you can't get approved for a rate, like they're gonna look at your TransUnion credit report, and your TransUnion is clean. You ain't got anything on it.
Mm.
So that's really good, and that's your highest credit score. So you'll be fine with that. But people understand Navy Fed is gonna look at your TransUnion credit report.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these results that one of my clients got just from opening a self account. Now, this self account is amazing. So, I have this account also. I paid $48 per month, and then after a year, they send me all my money back. But you know the best part? I'm saving money, and then they're reporting to the credit bureaus, all three credit bureaus, every month that I'm paying on time, which is really boosting my credit score, you guys. So, definitely, if you don't have a self account right now, it's an installment account, your credit score is really low, get that self account. You're going to be so happy that you did it.
And if it's not all the way clean, you may need to start off with a secured, but that's not your case. So that's good.
Ooh, thank you.
Now before you go, I wanted to talk about this. Now we was talking about this regular, y'all. Now this is a quick question. How many shoes, y'all? Just put this in the comments. How many shoes do you think people should have? And then tell me how many you have. Like I told her, I think I have like 7 pairs of shoes, and I would rotate those shoes, y'all. I would rotate them like crazy. Tell everybody how many pairs of shoes you have right now.
Right now, I have 30. All right,
30
about
pairs of
30
shoes.
pair of shoes. I've given away, I think I gave away 75 pair of shoes. Um,
I am
so
so
yeah,
sorry about that.
I gave
Now, how many did you say you gave
I
away?
gave away about 75 pair of shoes, if not more. But right now I have about 30.
Oh my
Mm.
And if anybody know about that program where you can like take pictures of like your shoes, your clothes, and sell them, let me know about that. Because I said that's what
Yeah.
she should do with all of her instead of
Yeah.
like just giving them away. Sometimes you may give them away to a good cause, but seriously, because then I help you with buying more. You won't feel so bad. You basically recycling your money, recycling your shoes. So if
Right.
you know about that, drop it down in the comments. Oh my gosh, that is so many. I don't even think I own 75 pairs in my life.
Uh-oh. Oh, I think that's probably what my problem is of why I didn't want to pay any bills because I was too busy buying shoes.
That's
But
all right. You just gonna have to get an extra bedroom, free shoes.
there you go. That's what I want in my house too, an extra bedroom.
Yeah, extra bedroom. How many bedrooms? Tell me a little bit, like just describe the house you would like.
The well, I like old charm. So I
Okay.
like natural woodwork. Um, but I also like updates. So
Okay.
like the open, I like that.
The open
Um,
concept. So
yeah,
everything you can see, the living room, dining room, everything.
yeah, I like that. I like to have my bedroom. I like it with big closets.
Hmm.
Enough closet space. In my closet right now, I got three, three hangers, three racks in my closet, and I had to actually add one. So Um, I like that. I want to have a basement if possible. Well, since I'm where I'm at, I guess a basement is going to do. But I
Yeah.
want to be able to have it where if I want to work down there doing
Mhm.
crafts or something like that, I'm able to do that. I
A
want to
fit in
have,
basement, nice fit
yeah,
basement.
I want to have it spacious. I want a spacious house. I don't want to, I mean, like in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, their houses weren't that spacious because they conserved room. So
Mhm.
although I do like that old world charm, I like a bigger,
Mhm.
everything big. I want to be able
Okay.
to sit in my living room and look over in the kitchen and say, "What you doing?" Or, if I go in the basement and I'm sitting down there, I want to be able to enjoy
Yes.
all the space. It's all should be enjoyable space. I'd like to have a big yard where, I can have a garden and then I can
Mhm.
also sit away from the garden and have a chill moment, fire pit. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, fire pit, and everybody can gather around. If and I could put a tent out, that type of thing. I want to be able to
Mhm.
enjoy that as well. So I have big dreams. I know they could be accomplished. So
I know they can. I don't think that that's asking a lot. I
right,
think the only thing is like just the layout of the house and that look that you're looking for. Because with the open concept, unless somebody left a lot of the like the old things, like the molding.
ground molding and all
Yeah,
that
let's say kept like
built
like
in.
you can see in my house, like they kept like the original. This
Yeah.
house is newer, but let's say kept like all the original, but just opened it up. That's what
Hmm.
you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's a newly built, I don't know
Hmm.
if that. I mean, you can still feel homey in that, and I believe I can. Um, I don't know. I like fireplaces and coziness
Have you
or
seen anything
spaciousness.
recently like that? Even like searching on the internet?
I did.
Okay. That's a
Over
good
in
sign.
yeah, I looked. There's this house for sale in a little community. Um, the only thing is like a $300,000 house, I think, and
Okay.
I'm like, ugh.
And everybody too, the price of the houses is different because somebody could be in California like 300,000.
Yeah, but I'm like $300. What? That where they
I
don't
think
pay.
you're gonna be able to find it. And like I said too, I'm gonna send you over because we're not gonna worry about getting approved right now. I'm going to send you over to Shayna. She's the one that's gonna help you. And I'm gonna have her send you a list. I'm gonna let her know, hey, we want to wait a little bit. We want to get your credit score over the 700 mark,
Right.
and then we're gonna go ahead and start, the pre-approval process. But let's start looking right now. But if you find something,
Hmm.
you need to drop everything where you at. Like, I need to get pre-approved right now and get it because it can be gone. You never
Yeah,
know.
a lot of houses are leaving.
Yeah, it can be gone. It could be your opportunity, especially to be in there before Christmas is a big.
Wow, you
Because
said
last
before
Christmas,
Christmas?
yeah, because last Christmas you got the increase.
Yeah. Yes,
This
I
is gonna be
did.
even bigger.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I think you're gonna be able to do it. And I really appreciate you coming on to my podcast. And we want to follow up definitely to hear what happened when it came down to getting your house, like the step-by-step process, especially knowing that you kind of want to tiptoe kind of scary through it, because a lot of people tiptoe through it scary. They have doubts, they want to give up, it's just too much sometimes, but we want to hear that full process. So definitely want to have you come back for the full
Cool.
process, and hopefully
Okay.
be able to see a beautiful face.
My face and my beautiful house.
Yes, yes, you can take us on the tour to see everything.
Yes, that'll be great. That
That'll
would
be
be
lovely.
great. Cool. I appreciate you having me as well. I thank you for all that you have done because you are very positive. You're a positive force for me, and I really love it. I mean, from then to now, oof, and you keep on pushing me like, oh, you got this. This is nothing. You got this. You got this. You
And you
know?
do. Look where you at now. You have this, seriously.
Yes. Yes. This is actually, I think, I'm over 200 points with you all
That's
since,
good.
yeah, since coming to delete and remove. I'm
Mm-hmm.
over 200 points, and the first round was like 100 and something, but then of course I was dragging my feet. So now I'm over 200 in credit score points, and that's really really good considering I didn't believe I would ever get here. So I
Yeah.
really thank you for it.
You welcome. You welcome. And everybody, I'm going to make sure I put this down. We're going to go skydiving. So we're going to see that video later on.
Yeah, I want to go skydiving for my birthday.
So June of next year, everybody, I'm going to definitely see that. I'm probably going to put something together because I really always want to do that. Have
Yeah.
everybody come there. So definitely. But thank you so much for coming. I'll make sure I send you that information and we'll connect about the Navy Fest. I'll send you a video about the Navy Fest so you can kind of see what's going on. And
Mhm.
then you call them and just get signed up with an account. Just do that first. Get an account with them, just a savings checking account. Get an account with them and then apply for the credit card. But
Okay.
I'll send you information on how to actually get into Navy Fed.
Cool. Thank you.
All righty. You're welcome. Talk to you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so excited to actually talk to her because, like she said, she came when I was having events at the library. And that was when I was back in Wisconsin. So I used to go to the library, help people fix their credit, and actually buy a home. And she came then, and like she said, she was nervous, but look where she's at now. And we're down to only 3 collections now. And they're like $53, $104. And they don't even have a name on the credit reports. So I'm pretty sure it's one of them accounts where they'll take it off and then they'll put it back on. But even though she still have those 3 collections, it's only like on Equifax. So they'll report only to one credit bureau, which is amazing. But I'm going to definitely help her with that. And then we're going to go over her steps for her to actually buy a home. So thank you guys for watching this podcast. Don't forget you guys can join my exclusive membership for just $1. You guys will be able to see that down below in the description. And if you guys want to be on a podcast, I have free spots available. You guys come in here for free, and I can actually look at your credit reports too. It don't have to be what have you done. It can be what do you have to do. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys use that link to join the podcast. Bye-bye.
There's so many people out there with debt. So much debt, you guys, that they can't even get a car, they can't get a mortgage, they can't even get a credit card. Like, I mean, a $200 credit card. Some people can't even get a secure credit card. So that's why I created my exclusive credit membership, and it's only $1, you guys. So my exclusive credit membership, you guys will actually get the letters to delete bankruptcies, charge off, repossessions, any negative account that you have in your credit reports. I have the letter so you guys can get that deleted. But guess what? Just because you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you can get all those letters. But say if you don't want to do all that work, I have it so that you guys can get free credit repair. So that means I will actually start working to help you remove these accounts from your credit reports. And look right here, look all the results that my clients are getting. So definitely remember, you guys can join my exclusive membership for just $1. And I'll have that link down below. Or you guys can text SCORE 21,000 and you guys will have that link. So I'll see you guys in my exclusive membership.